all make our own decisions at times when we feel we need to. But have you ever felt like you've made a wrong decision? There was a time when Henry thought he made a bad decision. Let me tell you the story. All aboard for a big adventure! A new home. It was a sunny afternoon and Henry was making his last delivery to Vickerstown Station. He was feeling very excited indeed, because tonight was going to be a very special night for him.
I cannot wait to get to Vickerstown Sheds. I'm going to be spending my first night there. Hello, Hiro.
Hello, Henry.
Henry pulled into the station yards outside Vickerstown Station to drop off his trucks. He was right on time and was feeling very reliable. The shunter was uncoupling Henry from his trucks. As he was resting his wheels, Rosie puffed up to him. She had just finished arranging some trucks for Billy to take away.
Hello, Henry.
Hello, Rosie. Glad to see you're looking busy.
Oh, I am. I bet you're excited about tonight.
I certainly am, Rosie. My first night at Vickerstown Sheds.
It'll be great to have you in the same shed as me. It can feel lonely in the sheds sometimes.
I'm sure it'll be fun in the sheds. It will make things easy for me at the end of the day.
Easy for you to say, Henry. I heard Gordon didn't take your news about moving out of the sheds too well.
I heard about that too. I hope he isn't too cross about it.
Here, what are you playing at? Come on.
Oh, sorry, sir. Goodbye, Henry. See you later.
Bye, Rosie. I wonder if...
Come on, Henry. It's time you were off.
Yes, sir. On my way, sir.
Henry set off on his way to the docks, but as he was trundling along, he began to have a bad feeling in his boiler.
Did I make the right decision leaving Tidmouth Sheds? I hope I didn't upset my friend Gordon.
Hello, Henry!
Hello, Percy.
Looking forward to your first night at Vickerstown Sheds?
Yes, I am, but...
But what, Henry?
Well, I was wondering if I made the right choice or not. Gordon wasn't very happy when I told him of my decision.
Oh, haven't you heard what's happened? The Fat Controller sent Gordon back to the sheds for his silly behaviour. He's now sulking.
Oh my, that sounds bad.
It is. The Fat Controller had to get Murdoch to take over the Express for the day. I had better get back to my job. I mustn't be late. Bye, Henry.
Bye, Percy.
Huh? Who put this here?
On his way, he stopped in the yards outside Knapford Station to refill on water and coal. As he was refuelling, he was still thinking about his decision. As he pondered over his thoughts, Nia puffed up alongside.
Hello, Henry. Is something troubling you?
Hello, Nia. Yes, there is. I'm beginning to wonder if I've made the right choice.
What do you mean?
If I hadn't decided to leave Tidmouth Sheds, then Gordon wouldn't be so cross. I saw him in the sheds talking to himself.
Gordon was being very mean to everyone today. First he was upset with Edward leaving, and now he cannot take your news too well. He doesn't like the changes that are happening.
You're right there, Nia. Gordon was being very strange today. He said he was going to take our diesel fuel, but he left before he could be refueled.
The other engines don't like Gordon's tone either. They cannot understand him today.
Maybe I did make the wrong decision after all.
What do you mean, Henry?
If I hadn't decided to move to Vickerstown Sheds, then Gordon wouldn't be so cross and he wouldn't be in this much trouble. I can't help but feel responsible for this.
Don't think like that, Henry. It's not your fault that Gordon took it so badly. I will try and speak to Gordon when I see him back at the sheds tonight. Someone needs to talk to him about this.
He is right, Henry. Don't know too much about this. You better get going. You don't want to be late with the flying kipper.
Alright then, Paxton. And thank you, Mia. I will see you both later.
Bye, Henry.
Henry set off for the docks. But the more he thought about the situation with Gordon, the more he began to feel bad about it.
Gordon really doesn't like the idea of me moving to Vickerstown Sheds. What will he say to me next time he sees me? I know he's going to be very cross with me. Gordon? Hello, Gordon?
If it isn't the engine who abandoned us.
Gordon? What's the matter?
You are the reason I'm upset, Henry.
Gordon, where are you going?
Away from you.
But Gordon, you can't just puff away from me.
I can, and I will.
But Gordon, we're friends.
Friends? Friends? If you were my friend, you wouldn't have left us at Timber Shed. You would have spoken to me about your idea if you were my friend. You wouldn't have abandoned your true home. I don't think I can ever call you my friend ever again.
Gordon, wait! Come back! Oh dear, what if I did make the wrong decision?
When Henry arrived at Brandon Docks, the flying kipper was there waiting for him. As he was backing up to his train, he was still feeling sad. The men were still loading up the trucks with crates of fish.
Good evening, Henry.
Hello, Carly.
Oh dear, what's up, Chuck?
Carly, have you ever made a decision and then think you've made the wrong choice?
I don't think so, Henry. Why?
Well, it's like this. I made the decision to leave Timber Sheds to move to Vickerstown Sheds. It would make things easy for me because Vickerstown Station is the last stop for my flying kipper deliveries. Then, when I have finished, I can go straight to the sheds and not puff all the way back up to Timber Sheds.
That sounds like a great idea, Henry. What's so wrong with that?
Well, Gordon is not very happy with me for doing that. He took it very badly when I told him at Napton Station today. Now I'm beginning to wonder if I've made the right choice or not.
Let me tell you something, Henry. You made the decision to move to Vickerstown Sheds to help you out. Some engines might like that idea, but it was your decision to make and no one else's. If you're happy with the choice you've made, then that's all that matters.
Carly's right, Henry. The same goes for when the Fat Controller brought Carly to help me out here at the docks. I may not have liked the idea at first, but then I learned that there was nothing I could do about it. I then realised it wasn't a bad choice after all. Having Carly to help us out was a great idea after all.
What we're saying, Henry, is that even if Gordon doesn't like the idea of you moving out of the sheds, it shouldn't be any worry for you.
If you're happy with your decision, then that's all that matters.
You're right, Cranky and Carly. You know, listening to your wise words has made me feel much better. I don't feel upset anymore.
That's great, Henry.
That's what we like to hear.
Oh, I better go. I mustn't be late. Goodbye, Carly. Goodbye, Cranky. And thank you so much.
Bye-bye, Henry.
Bye-bye, Henry.
As Henry left the docks to make his deliveries, he was feeling more happier with himself. He couldn't stop thinking about what Cranky and Carly had said to him.
Carly was right. I made a decision that helps me and makes things easy for me. Moving to Vickerstown Sheds will be a great move for me. And I don't have to worry about feeling very tired first thing in the morning.
Henry made all his deliveries right on time. The station masters were very pleased to see their crates of fish. The The stars in the night sky shone brightly, and the cool, calm wind blew across Henry's funnel. By the time Henry reached Vickerstown Station, he was feeling very excited. He pulled into the station with the last of his load.
There, that's the fish all delivered. Now I can look forward to a good night's sleep.
At Vickerstown Sheds, Rosie was looking at the stars in the night sky. She was thinking about Henry and how much she was looking forward to sharing her shed with him.
Henry!
Hello, Rosie!
I'm so happy to see you here. I've been waiting for you.
So am I, Rosie. I've had a long day today, but I had a nice talk with Cranky and Carly tonight.
Oh, what about?
Well, I was worried about the decision I had made, but then Carly told me that I shouldn't worry about what Gordon thinks of my decision.
That's right. You made a decision that helps you out. If you're happy with the choice you've made, then that's all that matters.
Yes, indeed. You know, Rosie, coming to Vickerstown Sheds makes me feel like I've come home.
You'll feel at home here in no time, Henry. Now I don't have to worry about sleeping on my own anymore.
It will be great to share a shed with you, Rosie. I think we better get some sleep.
Good idea. Good night, Henry.
Good night, Rosie.
The next morning, Henry puffed happily along the line with his first train of the day. He was feeling very pleased with himself.
That was a great night I had. I feel full of steam and have more energy. Oh. Good morning, Gordon.
Hello, Henry.
How are you feeling today?
I guess I'm feeling alright, but,
But what?
Henry, I'm sorry I was cross yesterday. I'm sorry for taking your news very badly yesterday. I was still upset about Edward leaving the sheds, but I wasn't prepared to hear that you were leaving us as well.
It's alright, Gordon. Do you know the reason why I chose to leave Tid in the sheds?
No.
It's because Vickerstown is the last station on my flying deliveries. Plus, I can make deliveries to the mainland easier, and I can start all my jobs from Vickerstown. I didn't mean to upset you, Gordon. I was just doing what was best for me.
I understand. I just thought, well, Timber Sheds has always been our home, and it now won't feel the same without you.
I know, Gordon, but just because Edward and I have moved out of the sheds doesn't mean that we are not friends. We still see each other on the railway.
I guess you're right, Henry. It will take some time to get used to it, but I'm worried about who this new engine will be that's taking your place at Timber Sheds.
I'm sure whoever it is will be a good friend to you, as I am. Now, I had better go. I mustn't be late. Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye, Henry.
Henry worked hard all day. He was enjoying his day and couldn't wait to get back to Vickerstown Sheds. That evening, as the sun was setting, Henry was setting off for his last job of the day. He pulled up to a junction to rest his wheels.
Moving to Vickerstown Sheds was a good decision after all. I may not be with my friends anymore, but I can still see them from time to time.
Then Henry heard a whistle he hadn't heard before. He noticed an engine arriving from the opposite direction. The engine was big, bright, and painted in a beautiful yellow-coated paint. Henry had never seen an engine like that before.
Hello there. I've never seen you before.
Hello. I'm here to help out. I'm on my way to Knapford Station.
Oh! You must be that new engine. Welcome to Sodor. My name is Henry.
Oh, thank you, Henry. My name is Rebecca. The Fat Controller has brought me to help out with the express duties.
That's wonderful. Gordon is going to need some help.
Gordon?
He's the main express engine on Sodor. He's feeling upset and worried right now. I think he's going to need help with the changes that have happened recently.
Don't worry, Henry. I'll be sure to help Gordon out. I'm always happy to lend a helping wheel. Oh! Whoopsie. Sorry. I had better get going. Bye, Henry. Nice to meet you.
Bye, Rebecca. Nice to meet you. What a very nice engine. I'm sure Gordon and Rebecca will become good friends in no time. Now, I'd better collect the flying kipper.
Have you ever worried that you have made a wrong choice? Sometimes a decision can make us worry at moments when we least expect it. I was asked by the Fat Controller to collect the brass band and take them to Great Waterton, but I was worried about telling Percy. When Percy found out, he was upset, and I felt bad about not telling him. So I asked if Percy could take the band instead. This made Percy feel much better. Henry was worried about moving to Vickerstown Sheds because of Gordon and how he felt about it. After talking to Cranky and Carly, Henry learned that his decision was his to make and he should be happy with his choice. Henry's now happy in his new shed, and now Gordon is happy for his friend. If you have a decision to make and you are worried about what to do, then talk about it to a friend. They might be able to help. But always remember that your decision is yours to make. Whatever you decide, I'm sure you'll be happy with it.
Come on, Thomas! It's time to go!
See you next time!